Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Star Trek, World of Warcraft, where this is our pre-expansion guide. Today we're going to be talking about the Glyph System. I'm going to switch this over to Party. We're going to talk about inscription just a little bit, and we're going to talk about the new talent system and spec system. So, first thing to notice, to let you guys know, is that the Glyph system is gone. The old Glyph system is gone. Any glyphs now are kind of like appearance type stuff. So it just changes the way the spell or whatever, basically changes the way the spell works or looks. For the most part, that's basically what it is. To use it, there's no more menu or anything. Just right click on the thing, and it'll come up and it'll highlight the actual spell that you are glyphing, and then you just left click on the thing, and now you see this little purple, pink, whatever little corner icon here, letting you know that this actual spell here is now glyphed. Right? And then if you want to take it off, you go to any of the inscription supply guys, and they will say use some vanishing powder, which you do the same way, right click, and then you left click on thing. It'll say, do you want to remove? You say yes, then it takes it off. That simple, really easy. There's not any glyphs in the game that I know of anymore that are going to increase any kind of like DPS or anything like that. So it's all just basically appearance changing glyphs. And I don't know if that's going to change in the future, but right now that's the way it is. So that's that. Also, something to note from the previous episode, if you guys watched that, the appearance tab collection thing, there are tombs that are being sold on the exchange that will give you weapon enchantment, transmog stuff. So you guys can check those out. So they're kind of expensive, so just be mindful of that. They're not going to be cheap or anything. So the new specialization here, if we press in here and go to specialization, at any point during the game, inside the dungeon, outside of the dungeon, I don't think you can do it in combat, but at any point you can just switch your spec. There you go. And if you haven't selected, which I have for here, but I'll show you by switching to subtlety. There you go. See, it just gave me all the new spells and stuff. And on the talent tree, nothing is selected. Now, if I select stuff on here, when I switch back to it, they'll stay that way. Alright? So we're going to switch back to Outlaw. Coat of Arms. Okay, so now it's switched back to the way I had it set up before, right here. So scroll that so they don't highlight it anymore. And that's the specialization. At any point you can just change it. Now, the talents are different. For some reason, they've changed the talents, so you don't need no more clear mind, tombs of clear mind, whatever, to actually change anything in here when you're in a rested area. Okay, so an inn, your garrison, main city, someplace like that. As long as you're getting rested, XP rested thing, you will be able to change these to whatever. So if I can just click here, and then it gives me that one, and then I can click back to quick draw. So you can switch anytime in a dungeon. Now in a dungeon, or anytime in a rested area, in a dungeon you can't do that. So what they've done is they've added a couple of things in. Now these do right here say do say up to level 100. There are going to be one called the Tranquil Mind that's going to be doesn't have the has no effect on players above 100. So there is another one of this one, and this one I believe. I don't know about this one. There's another one of this one that says Tranquil Mine instead of Clear Mine, and it doesn't have the cannot be used by level 100. Now, you just right click this while you're inside a dungeon, and then you can change your talents around for 1 minute. Alright, so you're probably going to want to pick up a couple of these. They were selling on the exchange for about 45, 50 on my server, which is probably more. They're probably more, less, depending on the server and how much you rate and stuff. And then this one was about 250, but this one works on all players around you. Alright, there's no time limit. Well, it doesn't say there's a time limit anyway. You use this one and everybody around you can adjust theirs. This is probably good for raids. This is probably good for dungeon running. If you want to just want your talents around, it's not too much of a big deal. I don't know why they didn't do it for free. Some people are speculating out there that they've changed, since the Glyph system has changed so much that they needed something for inscription to do. There's still some glyphs out there, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. So that's the new talent system and the new specialization system, and that's how glyphs work. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell me what you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever we do social media. If there's something in Legion that I don't go over in this series that you want me to go over, make sure to leave a comment in the comments, and I will take a look at it. I answer all my comments. It pops up on my screen, pops up on my phone, so you don't have to worry about it. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.